Presence, hoping that you're well. Today we're going to be tapping onto your next major life blessing and see what the messages are in regards to all the signs. In case you're new, welcome. For those of you that might not know, my name is Sabbath. Welcome to Sabbath Tarot. And I am offering personal readings. In case you're interested in booking one, you can always reach out on my website, sabbathtarot.com. And also, there's psychic sessions that I hold every week, every other day, I would say, or pretty much every day for the members. The way the psychic sessions go is that you can come and ask your questions for me, and you will have a psychic answer in regards to your question. Each member gets to ask one question per session, but you can also send super chats, orange, red, and pink, to have your question answered. So we're going to be tapping onto some messages today. Your next major life blessing. I'm very happy to see all of you here. So we're going to be getting started without further ado. All right. And see what is coming through here for you. It's going to be an interesting reading. I have a sense. All right. So let's begin to see. Hopefully the sound is good. If somebody can let me know how the sound is, that would be amazing. All right. Let's see. Happy Monday. Happy Monday to everybody. Say the sound is perfect. Amazing. Okay. So your major life blessing, Aries. We're going to get to some Kipper messages in case advice also comes through. I'm going to let you know. So let's begin to see what the messages are in regards to Aries. Aries, your next major life blessing. What is that? What is coming through for you? This is going to be for the next, I'd say, 3 months. So we'll see. What is your next major life blessing, Aries, and what is coming in for you? What is your next major life blessing? At the bottom of the deck, we have the wealthy man and the main male. Okay. First of all, if there's been a situation that you haven't been hearing from, whether this be in regards to your career, this could be in regards to a certain, let's say, court situation or a connection, you're going to be hearing from somebody, and that's going to be a blessing. So what's coming up as a blessing here is news in regards to a situation that you've been really worried about. You've been worried about that things are not going to go well or things are not going to happen at your timing. I also see a man here helping you in your reading, all right? So maybe there's a man here that's a blessing for you as well. Maybe they're offering you something that you need, or this is also talking about love, okay? For some of you, in regards to your love life, there could be a man, someone that here wants to help you. So we're going to see what the energy is for you, Aries, and what do you need to be knowing. Aries, what do you need to know in regards to your major life blessing that's coming in next? Can you guys let me know if we are on the right title? The title says all signs, right? Just making sure. All right, Aries, let's see. All right. What is the energy of your next major life blessing in regards to the next 3 months? It's about a situation that you thought was over, or a situation that you are not very hopeful about. For some of you, this is showing up again as news from someone that you're going to be hearing from. And they could have Virgo, Aries within their chart. They could have air within their chart as well. It's like talking about a situation you've been not very hopeful about to hear from. And you're going to be hearing good news. So for a lot of you, I think this could be love related. This could be talking about a situation you thought, let's say, was over, a situation that you thought things, um, were not necessarily going anywhere and there was going to be an ending. You could be hearing from someone here that also is going to be coming towards you emotionally too. But it's a very specific reading. Whoever you're dealing with, they could also be a businessman or woman, somebody that is very, I just heard established, well established. Um, I even feel like for some of you, the news that you're going to get, whether this is in regards to your career or not, is going to make you feel that you're on the right place as well. All right. But again, if you have worries around like money, maybe a court situation, this will all resolve, is what I'm hearing. Even immigration, all right, is what is coming in. So that's the message I see for you. It's a great energy. Like I see happy endings or a message that's going to make you feel like, okay, phew, like everything's good again, So you could be receiving this message definitely from now up until, I would say May. Watch out for May, all right? All right. Numbers 37, 29, and 7 could be significant. Let's move forward to Taurus and see what the messages are. Yeah. I was going to do my hair today, you guys. I was going to go to my hairdresser. So she just texted me. All right. Let's move forward to Taurus and see what the messages are for Taurus. All right. Taurus, what is the energy for you, honey? And what do you need to know in regards to your next major blessing coming in? What is, how's everyone doing? What is the energy for Taurus, your next major life blessings? What does it entail? What is this blessing about, Spirit? May we know for Taurus? Wow, it could be love related. For some of you, this is in regards to someone you've been courting, you've been seeing, you've been dating, all right? They're showing up as someone that you're going to be getting closer with. So the next major life blessing is definitely talking about a connection. You could be feeling as if you're already a family with somebody, like you're already in a commitment, you're already married, you're already engaged. So your next major life blessing is all about getting close with someone, closer than like just like dating them, but you're going to be ending up in a relationship or something even deeper that you had with them. So I would say either like a commitment, engagement, living together, all right? Definitely for some of you, if you already know who this is, you could be ending up moving in together or living together, or an end of separation as well is something I'm seeing, okay? So let's see more about this connection. For some of you, I'm hearing you might have taken your time to open up to this person. They could even talk about you with like their family members as well, is something I'm seeing. Or you could be introduced to their family members. Maybe you also feel welcome to their like family member, like family circle. We're going to see. What is this major life blessing about, Spirit? Going through a very huge transformation. And this is about a transformation about your love life. So there's going to be a connection that's going to change everything for you. And for a lot of you, you're about to end up in a relationship, very, very long-term and very stable, to the point where you're no longer going to be single ever. Like You could end up marrying this person, ending up with this person, and they're going to be your forever person is something I'm noticing. They could have Taurus, Scorpio, Cancer, Leo, Aquarius, and yeah, Scorpio again is coming through, and Gemini within their chart. Earth too. End of singlehood, end of loneliness, end of days of confusion of you don't know where you stand. Again, I also see a move for you. And for some of you, this is a move of you and someone coming together. You're moving in with someone. I also see a car for some of you, Taurus, in case you've been wanting to have a car. I do feel like you're going to be spending money on a car, either a new car you're getting, or this is just talking about an upgrade that you're making. That could be also a blessing for you. So yeah, moving in with someone, wheels turning, and possibly a relationship that's going to go very much further than you thought. Maybe you thought it would just, end at intimacy, but no, there's much more to this connection. And again, watch out for fire and earth energy. Scorpio and Cancer are also big signs that are coming through for you, okay? So that's the message. Um, you can expect all of this happen from now up until Cancer season, which is June, July, okay? Something I'd say. The letters A, O, L, R, Y, I, P, as well as T, and S could be significant too. Somebody could have these in H within their name too. Okay. Numbers 21 and 15, as well as 4, could also be significant numbers. Let's move forward to do Gemini to see what the messages are. In case you want to book for a personal reading, you can always connect with me through my website, sabbathtarot.com, for a personal reading. And what else did I want to tell you? Let's move forward to Gemini to see what the messages are. How's everybody doing? I was going to do Who Was Thinking of You, but then I'm so tired of love readings, to be honest with you. I wanted to do something different today. So here we are. Gemini, let's see what the energy is for you, honey. Gemini. Gemini, what is your next big major life change? Your next big major life blessing change. What is coming in for you? Your next big major blessing that is coming in for you. Some of you could be seeing a lot of 11s or mirror numbers, mirror hours. Your next major life blessing. What is it about? It has to do with a very resting phase of your life beginning. Resting. Maybe some of you could be retiring, or this is talking about just like a very resting and laid back phase of your life that's going to start, but we'll see. What is the energy for Gemini and what is happening? Major life blessing. Wow, there's a lot of changes. So, goodness, you might have a couple of different blessings coming in for you, Gemini. You have the Pathway card. There could be a move, okay? There could be a move for you. Why do I also see for some of you a blessing could be a child in your future? You're going to end up having a child with someone, and that could be a blessing. I even feel like for some of you, having a child is going to help you with your mood. Like at a certain point, you're going to realize having a child is going to be like a miracle for you, or you really want to have a child. I don't know who's this going to resonate with, but again, your major life change blessing could have to do with a child. For some of you, I also feel like there could be like a move. Okay, I see a move for you. You could be moving. And time-wise, I'm seeing around September, all right? So could be Virgo season for some of you. August to September, you could be actually moving. Your major life blessing has to do with a move. You have a lot of different moving cards. So in case you've been wanting to move, it will happen. And it could be to somewhere very peaceful. It could be to somewhere where you feel like it's less crowded, it's less busy. Could be also more European. Either it is Europe or it's more European. It's like, I don't know, you feel like there's less maybe modern, the architecture, the place that you're going to, or is this just talking about a place that's more peaceful, just in general? Um, Tell me more. Let's tap onto it more. Your major life blessing. There could be a person also waiting for you, Gemini, waiting to either see you, connect with you, pick you up, connect with you. There could be a person who's waiting to connect with you, see you again. Your major life blessing. Your major life blessing. Yeah, again, a move. A lot of luck also for you coming in. What is this child energy? Some of you are going to end up having a child. And it could be something actually that's going to happen out of nowhere. Like you want it to happen, but you're also kind of doubting that it would be happening. Okay, so I'm hearing radostya, which is like happiness, joy in Russian. So some of you again, there's going to be news around either pregnancy or this could be from somebody around you. This also could be in regards to you getting the offer that you want, that you're going to know that this is mine. This is my offer. I'm going to take it. This is my time. This is my opportunity. So I'm going to do it. All of this is going to happen around Leo season to, I'd say, July, August. So, yeah. I'm also seeing a car for you for some of you in case you want to change a car or upgrade. I do see changes around that. I do see you spending money on something and it's going to be really worth it, okay? It's something I'm seeing. But yeah, you could also be connecting with a Cancer, Leo, Capricorn, and a fixed sign. But wherever that you're going to or whoever that you're connecting with is going to make your life feel a little bit more blessed. And eventually it's going to make you feel like it was worth the change. It was worth you taking this opportunity, okay? So that's the message. So let's move forward. Some of your numbers 32, 18, 10, and 35 could be significant to Cancer and see what the messages are for Cancer. And what do you need to know? For Cancer, Spirit, what is happening for Cancer? Your major life blessing. Your next major life blessing. Let me just see this. For some of you, you could end up no longer working for someone that was toxic, or this is also talking about getting away from somebody that was abusing you or a situation that was abusive. All right. So I don't know whether you see that as a blessing, but that was something that was coming through. Like no longer working in a situation or coping up, with a situation that you feel abused in or you feel overwhelmed by. Yeah, exactly. All right. So we'll see. What is the energy for Cancer? Cancer, what is your next major life blessing? What is it? Your next major life blessing, what is it and what's coming in for you? Cancer, courtship, great fortune. Your love life. Your love life is what is going to be going through a huge blessing. And I'm going to predict that you're going to be meeting somebody that's going to be different than whoever you met, in a way of they're going to treat you very well. They're showing up as someone very new. Some of you, I'm seeing the Ace of Cups, so this could be very newish or someone that is going to just be the reason why you're going to open your heart. Major life blessing is a connection coming in that's going to push everything away for you in a good way. Like you're gonna end connections that no longer work for you because of someone. Um, I also see a lot of male energy around you, Cancer, like people concerned about you, people wondering how you're doing. If not male, this could be just anybody, but these are just people that feel like maybe they missed chances with you, or they wonder how you're doing or how your life is going. All right. So I don't know whether you're kind of just being in your bubble right now, but that's kind of what I'm seeing. Major life blessing is like dates, feeling like, you're doing okay, feeling like you don't care as much as you used to for things. All right. You're unbothered. So I think for you, blessing has to do with your love life as well as your emotions. There's a card here stuck from the Keeper. So let's see what it is. We have the change, but in reverse as well. Some of you could be feeling like you want to make changes, but they're delayed. All right. In case you've been also, let's say, wanting to move or make changes to a situation, it could be happening from now up until September. Okay. So in case there's delays, don't worry. All right. I'm hearing it will happen, but not probably at the timing that you want. Major life blessings. Major life blessing. I'm hearing trust me. I don't know why I'm hearing trust me. There could be a person who wants for you to trust them or trust what they have in mind for you to. Major life blessing for Cancer. Cancer, your reading's crazy today. A move. Why does everybody keep moving? Your major life blessing is being happy after a situation ended, or being happy after no longer needing to go back to a situation. So for me to tap onto it, really feels like freedom is what is a blessing for you. I also see a lot of money for you coming in, Cancer. That could be something you're focusing on. You could be saving up a lot of money that makes you happy, but I keep feeling like you're coming out of a situation and that's making you happy, and that's creating space for you to connect with someone that is really determined about you. All right. So major life blessing is you kind of making somebody feel like they're going to be always longing for you because they missed the chance with you. Um, you getting over it is basically a blessing. So yeah, I think overall it's a great energy. And for some of you, the other message I see is you. When is this move is going to happen? Some of you could be traveling to somewhere warmer as well. When is this move happening, Spirit? It could be happening, I'm telling you, around September. In case you want to move, it could be happening around that time. Or this is also talking about, this is a move that you've been visualizing. Like in case you've been wanting to move to, I don't know, somewhere very rich, a rich area. You've been wanting to live in a house. That will happen. And I see you doing it here. Okay, that's a blessing. I even feel like for some of you, a blessing is you being able to afford things you could never afford before. I also see a Virgo very strongly in your reading, as well as Aquarius. So those two signs could be significant for you here. Numbers 33, 12, 1, and 32 could also be significant, but major blessing feels like, you maturing and it feeling a lot of things becoming more clear to your eyes, and you kind of being grateful of where you stand now and why things, happen differently than what you wanted. I don't know why, but it's like things might have happened differently, and then you're going to see why, or you're going to be grateful why things happen not in a way that you wanted. So we're going to move on to Leo to see what the messages are, and see. what the energy is. Leo. For Leo. Leo, what is the energy for you and what's happening, honey? Your major life blessing, what is happening in regards to you? What do you need to know? How's everybody doing? How are my Leos doing? Leo, Leo, Leo. Leo, Leo, in regards to your energy, your major life blessing, your next major life blessing, what does it have to do with? For some reason, I want to say it has to do with a relationship, but we don't have any cards just yet, so we'll see. Your major life blessing. Oh my goodness. All right. You got the main female imprisonment. Some of you are really worried whether you're going to ever end up with anyone or not. You're worried about your love life. You're worried about whether it's going to be too late for you to be with anyone. Your major life blessing has to do with marriage, relationship, a very long-term connection, possibly with somebody very, very compassionate. They're coming up as someone very sensitive, very compassionate. Could be a water sign, could be a fire sign even, like yourself. But they're showing up as someone very humble, sensitive, even naive maybe. I'm visualizing a lamb, and lambs really have to do with, innocence. So what I'm seeing here for you, Leo, is if you've been ever like feeling like you're in despair about your love life, or, you can't meet anybody, you can't find anyone, that will change soon. I also see for some of you, you're going to be getting money from a situation that you felt like was unfair. Okay, so in case, let's say you've been waiting on money to be given to you out of a situation that will be given to you. I don't know if it's from a client, I don't know if it's from a court situation, but that will be given to you. Again, there's an energy of like you might have been going through a lot of different changes and you might feel like you never ended up with the right person. You will end up with the right person. There is a connection coming in. Your next major life blessing, what is it talking about? And what is it that's coming through? You have the Nine of Swords. Again, you're really worried about finding that right person or whether you're ever going to end up with them. Either they're younger than you, or this is talking about like you just, maybe age is a matter, that you're thinking a lot about. I always say age never, matters really. As long as you're happy, as long as you know that that's your person, nothing would ever get in the way. But for some of you, also February and also March could be significant. Your next major life blessing is someone communicating to you that they, want something way more than what they already have with you, confessing their love to you. And this also could be making you feel stressed about whether you're ever going to please this person in a way that you want or fulfill them. I think it's just going to be a very, very fulfilling connection. So your next major life blessing has to do with a connection and it really reaching its potential that you thought it would, So yeah, let me see if there's anything else. For some of you, again, I keep also seeing in case there's a new business you've started or you're having worries about money and finances. I do see there's going to be a lot of money coming in for you as well. Either it's from a new project, a new business, or it's also somebody that you worked with paying you as well. All right. So again, watch out for this sum of money coming out of nowhere in your account, or without an explanation, or this could even be like a donation or a tip as well. All right, so that's the message. Numbers 24, 3, and 32 could also be significant numbers, as well as 29. So let's move forward to do Virgo and see what the energy is for you. I'm going to go get more coffee, you guys, so you can just hang out here before I come back. Okay? All right. Okay. For Virgo, where's the energy and what's happening? Okay, Virgo. For some reason, I feel like my Venus sign, my rising is, resonating more with my sun, but that might just be me. All right, any Virgos do we have in the chat? How's everybody doing? Okay, let's see for Virgo. What is happening? Virgo, that Leo reading was really beautiful. Your next major life blessing. What is that? What is your next major life blessing coming in for you, honey? And what do you need to know? Great fortune. Your reading is very similar to Leo's, actually. There's a lot of money coming in. Your next blessing has to do with a lot of money, great fortune, from a pathway that you risked a lot in, all right? Maybe you've been taking a risk in regards to an endeavor, project, a business. There's going to be a lot of fortune given to you, especially if you took risks towards something. And the Spirit is telling you as advice to not be afraid to take risks, because through a risk is when you're going to be measuring your abilities. You're going to be measuring how much in store there is for you, okay? There is abundance, there is luck, there is prosperity. I mean, these kind of look like clovers, all right? And there's also coins. So again, there's a lot of abundance around money and career for you. There could even be a raise for you within the next 3 months. I also do see that because of how hardworking you've been. I also do see some of you worried about a person that you've been connecting with. And either it's long distance, or this is also for some of you talking about the continuation of the connection. Like you could be kind of concerned about where the connection's going. So we're going to tap onto it. I do feel like you're not very, I don't want to say you're not hopeful. It's just you have your own doubts, right? Just like anybody would. But we'll see what the energy is for you. Where's the energy for Virgo Spirit? I like that Great Fortune card. That's one of the great cards in this deck. Your next major life blessing. What is it? Your next major life blessing. All right. So at the bottom of the deck for you, we have the Hermit, which is you, I think. Your next major life blessing also has to do with you being able to afford things effortlessly. So in case you always were worried about spending, that will change. There's a situation you keep overthinking a lot about, and I think for a lot of you, this is an intergalactic connection. It's going to go well for you. And I'm even seeing a child, okay? You could end up having children with someone. Tell me more in regards to this situation, Spirit. What is this next major life blessing? Yeah. For some of you, I see challenges being resolved. And I also see a Cancer, Aries, Gemini, Capricorn in your reading, a water sign specifically they could have in their chart. This is somebody that could feel lonely without you. Sagittarius also we have here in Scorpio. There's a person who doesn't want to be away from you in your reading, and your next major life blessing has to do with closeness with this person, resolving conflict, and possibly moving together. All right, but there's just like motherly energy that I feel. Either you're going to make someone a father, you're going to be the mother, or you're going to be the father yourself. You could be ending up like having a child with someone. But I just see a new beginning between you and someone, and I see like as much as there might be challenges, this will resolve. All right, is what I'm seeing. So it's a great reading. I also see a lot of intimacy for you, Virgo, with a lover. Could be somebody very playful, creative. They could also like to do sports as well or go out as well. So that's what I'm seeing. Or maybe they're also spiritual. Numbers 26, 33, 6, and 10, 24 could be significant numbers. And let's move forward to do Libra. All right. So let's see. What is the energy for Libra and what is happening for you, honey? How's everybody doing? All right. Libra. I'm doing good too. Thanks for asking. I'm doing good. I might be going to the hairdresser today, so I'm trying to kind of see when I'm going to be going and what's going to be happening. So we're going to see. For Libra, Spirit, what is the energy? And what is happening for you, Libra? Your next major life blessing. You can also book for personals through my website, sabbathtarot.com, or you can also check out your Venus rising moon as well to find the reading that most resonates with you. What is the energy for Libra and what is happening? Somebody, I just heard the name Victor. So letters Victor could be significant. I just heard the name Victor out of nowhere for no reason. Those letters be signifying something to you. Major life blessing. What do we have for our dear Libra? So your major life blessing has to do with you figuring out your career situation. Some of you, either you're not happy doing what you're doing right now, or you feel like you're not earning enough. You don't feel like you're doing enough in regards to your career. There's going to be inheritance given to you at a certain point. That could be a blessing, or this is also talking about a sum of money that you could be receiving. I also think for some of you, there's going to be a person giving you money at a certain point. Either this is somebody you already know, or this is someone who's in the thoughts about you. You know, for some of you, this could even be a lover that wants to help you financially too. But there's a person coming up as like having sympathy, having empathy, having compassion towards you, not in a way that they feel like, you're not doing well, just in a way that they want to help you out. This even could be like somebody that you work with that wants to like show their appreciation towards you. Next major life blessing could also be you improving your health by not working yourself out so much. Some of you could be really, really overworking yourself, or you are expecting a lot at yourself all at once. All right. So with be careful with like expecting a lot of yourself. For some of you, for me to say that, you could also, maybe you have expectations around marriage, about having kids. Again, everything's going to happen at its own timing. But again, I would say major life change has to do with your career and more money coming into you. So we're going to see more about this. Let's see. Let's clarify. For Libra. For Libra, who is this? Some of you, there could be a person coming towards you. I saw the Knight of Wands as well. What is this life blessing that is coming through towards Libra spirit? And tell us more about it, please. Queen of Cups. Who's this person that gonna... Okay, so I keep seeing a person in your reading, and they could have fire in their chart, Gemini, Virgo, Aries, Sag. Strong fire they could have. And they're showing up as like really wanting to help you, like wanting to help you with things. And the energy based on what I'm predicting is you're going to be very receptive towards this person's help. So let's say, I don't know, they're going to want to help you financially. They're going to want to take care of you. They're going to want to, I just heard shelter. Maybe they want to like for you to move in with them or something as well. But again, somebody here wants to take care of you, and it really shows in your reading. I don't hear like they don't have malicious intentions, but they just want to help you in a way. And they know how hardworking you are as well. But major life blessing has to do with a person that's going to be very, very much of a big help to you. It could even be a father figure for some of you, all right? Or a father, like a grandfather, if it's not a lover. But it really has to do with your career and your stability getting better and you having enough money to the point where you're not going to be fearful anymore, all right? In case you've been also wanting to move, some of you have been feeling maybe drawn to move. I do feel like that will be happening from now up until Cancer season, all right? So good energy. Again, your health is going to be improving, and also your work situation, your career is going to be improving. Some of you could be also hearing that somebody's feeling better, all right? And that could be also helping you to feel better too. Whether this is somebody you know, a family member, all right, that could be it. So let's see for our dear Scorpio, what is the energy for you, honey? I actually really like this reading. Would I prefer a love reading? I don't know. I feel like I've been doing a lot of love readings lately. So this is a treat. We're going to see what the energy is for Scorpio. In case you want to book for a personal, write to me on my website, sabbathtarot.com. Scorpio, we'll see what the energy is. There could be a gift for you coming in. We'll see. What is the energy for Scorpio? And what is the energy, Scorpio? Your next big, major life blessing. What is happening for you and what do you need to know? Your next big, major life blessing. Where's the energy, Scorpio? You're going to come out of a very toxic phase. And you're going to come out of a certain survival mode. I don't know why I heard it, but it's almost like you're going to relax. And it's funny, I was reading somewhere the other day where when your body's so used to survival mode, you're going to have a very long period of rest after the survival mode. Okay? Just like anybody that like goes to, WAR, I'm not going to say the word, but, or like goes through whatever type of circumstance. Like maybe some of you have, like overcome a lot of things and now you kind of feel like you can finally relax. You know what I mean? We'll see. What is the energy for Scorpio spirit? Your next life blessing. What does it have to do with? Wow. So great fortune. Money. Wow, look at the money. Some of you, there could be a deal that's gonna really, really prosper for you. Like either there's a contract you signed or a deal that you're closing up that's gonna, you know, have a lot of money in it for you. This could be even also a career that you just started that could be very, very fortunate for you. All right. I see unexpected income for you coming in, which is a beautiful energy. Beautiful cards you got. There could be a person watching out for you at work, and this could be somebody that has a higher position than you, like I don't know, like I'm getting CEO, boss. Somebody that you work with really is watching out for you. I even feel like there could be a person who's going to offer you a good job, offer at a certain point, and that's coming up as a blessing. But in your reading, you have a couple of different blessings. Some of you, I also see you receiving messages from a lover, and they could be wealthy, they could be well off. Maybe this is somebody that has been trying to kind of also focus on their career too, but they're showing up as someone that is going to like confess to you that they have feelings for you, or they're going to confess that they want to take things further. They could also be coming out of a situation as well. All right, maybe they're going to be finalizing something as well. That could be it. For Scorpio, what is the energy? But again, like a house either is getting ready or a deal is working out for you. Something's going really well for you. Scorpio, your next major life blessing. What does that have to do with spirit? Let's see. Yeah. Things working out, and there's something for you to celebrate. You're going to celebrate something working out, and this could be like talking about something being finalized, a message. Some of this could be like receiving good news that, I don't know, you're being accepted somewhere, like a school, studies are going well. It's just, there's happy news that you're going to be celebrating. Another message I see for you is, again, if you were confused about a lover or wondering where you stood with them, there's going to be a time where you're going to realize that they've been as focused on you as you were on them. There could be a water sign, earth, and fire, but you're going to notice that they are not going to move on from this connection and they do want to work on things with you. All right, that's kind of what I'm seeing, but expect these messages and predictions to happen for you from now up until, I'd say, May. May is very significant, so next month, okay? Numbers 27, 26, 15, 23, and 13 could also be significant for you. So let's move forward to do Sag and see what the energies are for Sagittarius. All right. What is the energy for Sagittarius and what is happening for Sagittarius spirit? Okay. There you go. Sagittarius, what is the energy for you and what is happening in regards to you? Your next major life blessing, what is that and what is happening? Your next major life blessing, when is it and what is it that's happening? Wow, okay. Sag, you might be out of your mind. I have the best messages for your reading. You're going to end up engaged. You're going to end up engaged to someone as your next major life blessing. Whew, I mean, it's crazy. It's a great, great, great message. You're going to end up engaged. especially if you've been dating them, if you've been in a relationship with them already, if you've been knowing them, you're going to end up engaged with a ring on your finger with someone. That's your next life blessing. I also see for some of you, there's going to be an end of a court situation. So in case there's been a court situation that's been really, really having a toll on you, I see that ending as well. There's something you're celebrating with a lawyer. Like in case you've been working with a lawyer, attorney, you're going to celebrate something soon with them. And it's almost like it's because they helped you, or I don't know. This could be definitely something that you invested money in as well. It's going to work out. I'm telling you, you're going to end up engaged with someone. For some of you, this also could be talking about like leaving a situation and getting into another situation. What is the energy for Sag? Your next life blessing. Your next life blessing. What does it have to do with? You're going to end up in a very, very strong relationship with someone that really matches your energy, matches your vibe. Could have fire in their chart, could have Virgo in their chart, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Fire and earth, a little bit of air also is coming up. You're going to end up with somebody that wouldn't ever want to part ways with you. And they always have very good reasons to... I feel like this is somebody who really like is practical. They're showing up as someone very, very practical. Someone that likes to know the answers to everything. They could be very, very curious. They could love to debate. They could love to be intellectual. It's just somebody that like really is very passionate about you. And I know the way you can tell is by their approach. Like maybe they approach you in a very, very like gentle and very serious, stern way. For some of you, this is also talking about somebody that remembers things about you. Or they're very logical, practical. They put a lot of effort into the things that you say to them. Like they remember things, or they put an effort in planning things too. But you're going to end up in a relationship, end up engaged to someone. And again, if you are working with a lawyer, you're going to be celebrating something with them soon. If this is about, let's say, a deal, if you're wanting to, let's say, end a situation, if you're wanting to finalize, sell something, could be anything. You're going to end up feeling really, really joyous, and you're going to be celebrating something. And in your reading, I don't see you alone anymore. I don't see you alone. I even feel like for at a certain point, like people that you knew could be popping in your life when you're already involved, or when you're connecting somebody, especially if there's a fire sign or air sign, somebody younger than you, or somebody that would just immature, that is going to see you rise above or see you end up with someone else. All right. Maybe this is somebody that dated you as well. Numbers 23, 15, 39, 22, 30, and 31 could also be significant numbers for you. Letters UO or OU, maybe they could have in their name. CRTSH, P and I, D and B and A, they could have within their name too, wherever it is you're connecting with. So let's move forward to Cap and see what the energies are for Capricorn. In case you want to book for a personal, reach out on my website, sabbathtarot.com, and let's see what the energies for Capricorn. Capricorn, what's going on for you? Ooh. Give me a minute. All my cards fell down, you guys. Okay. Capricorn, what is the energy for you, honey? And what is happening for Capricorn? Whoop. Some of you could be really, really tired. Capricorn, you could be really, really tired right now, feeling tired, beat up. You might need a vacation too. Some of you might have Jewish background or Eastern European, Spanish, Latino. I don't know. I'm getting some European vibes, but you don't have to at all. It could be just somebody that you're connecting with as well. Your next major life blessings. Your next major life blessings. Wow. A trip. There's a trip coming in regards to you. All right. We're going to see definitely. Major life blessing has to do with what you've been asking from the spirit. Like, honestly, there's going to be a trip that's going to be very, very fulfilling for you in case you've been wanting to travel. For some of you, maybe let's say one of the dreams is for you to travel around the world, go on a cruise. That will happen. And time-wise, I'm getting summer, like spring, mid-spring to summer. Maybe you've been thinking, okay, I don't have enough money to do it. Or I feel like you're going to get to the point where you're going to be like, I have a lot of money and I want to travel anywhere I want. I also see like a race for you at a certain point. This could be from now up until November this year. But for a lot of you, this is coming up as a raise. Like you could have like, you could end up having like 2 different raises coming up, like promotions. All right. Watch out for letters O and M, C, J, as well as D, Z2 and N, W. They could have within their name, or this is you. But you're showing up as someone having a break, having some time to rest. But I'm telling you, there's going to be also a lot of wealth, sudden wealth for you coming in. You could be seeing 777 or 111 a lot, 5. But this is talking about like sudden growth in regards to finances and a lot of money based on a gift or talent that you have, or it's just going to be a miracle. Like you've been visualizing it and it's going to come true, you know? All right. What is the energy for Capricorn, your next major life blessing? Also, you have a lot of blessings in your reading. Wow. I mean, you have 3 or 4 different blessings. A relationship. If you've been wanting to be in a relationship, that was the first also message that came through as well. You're going to possibly end up meeting somebody through travels, or if not through travels online, that comes from a different background. And I think you could be ending up in a relationship sooner than you think. But I would predict from now up until 3 or 4 months from now, you're going to end up in a relationship. Especially, again, I want to keep emphasizing in case you're traveling or in case you are connecting with somebody online, this is somebody very, very well off as well. You could be seeing they're more mature than you, meaning like older, or somebody that's very, very good with their money. They could even travel for work as well. But this is someone who's going to spend a lot of money on you too. Like they're going to gift you a lot of things. Their love language is acts of service and gift giving. And they're showing up as like giving and towards you a lot and pouring into you, you know? Could also be somebody like a professor. They could be a teacher. Maybe they did it before, or they could be also into healthcare, or you are. But someone might deal with finances, with like managing things, okay? But you're going to end up in a relationship. I'm definitely seeing for this year. And watch out for a Libra, Taurus, Virgo, an earth sign like yourself. All right, as well as fire is coming up. So yeah, you're going to end up in a very, very beautiful connection with somebody that's on the same page. And you know what? For those of you that have been abstinent and not like with anybody intimately, you're going to, your person's going to really appreciate that about you, that you kind of weren't active with anybody. I don't know why I get that. It's like maybe you're going to tell them that you waited for them, or maybe you're going to see that this is the connection that really matches your values and beliefs, you know, and is in alignment with you. So you're going to be celebrating this. all right, is something I'm seeing. But again, watch out for the signs that I told you. And again, they could come from a different background, or there could be travels, dates, you know. And again, time-wise, I'm getting from now up until definitely could be 3 to 4 months from now. All right, is something I'm predicting. So let's move forward to do Aquarius and see what is happening for you, Aquarius. What's the energy for Aquarius and what's happening for you? Aquarius. Any Aquariuses do we have in the chat? Let's see. What is the energy for you and who are you dealing with, Aquarius? Your next major life blessing. Community. Okay, I haven't even started, but I got that card. You could be ending up at somebody's family circle. So your next major life blessing could be to feel welcome in a particular community. Maybe this is a new neighborhood for some of you. This could be somebody's family. This could be talking about a community online, maybe. I don't know. You're just finding your community. That's what a major life blessing is talking about. All right. We're going to see more about this. I'm also seeing a potential move for you as well. Some of you could be ending up moving. All right. Somewhere rich. I'm also hearing letter M could be significant. Somebody could have M within their name. Or maybe the place has M in it. I don't know. We're going to see. MVL is coming up in E and A as well. You're going to end up moving. That's going to be the major life blessing. I even feel like for some of you, you could be ending up moving from an energy that you view as false as well. If you kept dealing with somebody that keeps draining you, you're going to end up moving away from this energy. If you've been expecting for somebody's health to get better, I also see it happen. And their health might also be connected to a particular court situation too. Like they could be wanting to end a cycle in regards to a court situation. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Either it's you or someone you know, but you're possibly going to move. You have a lot of different blessings in your reading, but I'm telling you, at a certain point, you could end up with a person who's very family oriented, or they might want for you to live with them, or they might want to take care of you. Very similar to a reading I did. I can't remember which reading it was. Maybe it was Libra's. But in your reading, I'm seeing you possibly ending up moving, you know, moving in with someone or someone helping you to move in with them. You could end up living with someone. I don't know why I keep seeing this. Like living with them where they're at, you know, what they already have, where they're already at. And it could be like calmer there. It could be calmer. It could be more peaceful. The weather could also be better there. I don't know why I get that. Oh my God, Enchanted Cottage. Karen, thank you so much, honey, for that super chat. I appreciate you. You're so sweet. Thank you, honey. I appreciate you. I'm going to chat with you in a minute. But yeah, Aquarius, for you, I also feel like I'm going to say something very specific. Either you're worried about your family, your bloodline, your like legacy. For some of you, I'm needing to say like you could even have worries whether you could ever have children again. In case that's something you've been thinking about, I think you can. Maybe you're worried about pregnancy as well. Everything's going to go well in case this is something you want. All right. I'm needing to say and clarify for you. So let's do your tarot and see what's going on for you. I see you no longer have to deal with somebody, like somebody's attitude, somebody's like negativity, a situation that was draining. I'm even seeing for some of you are going to start working from home or no longer going to work. That could also be it for Aquarius. Your next major life blessing. You're going to move. You're going to move. Oh my God, you're going to move. Crazy. And I keep seeing this child energy in your reading too. In case you have a child, this is Spirit's way of saying your child's going to be okay, successful, healthy. This is also talking about for those of you, in case you want to have children, that will happen at the right timing. Is there anything you need to tell me in regards to this child energy? Yeah, there's a child spirit here, baby spirit, in your reading. So your next life lesson could have to do with a child as well that's, destined for you. But for a lot of you, this child could end up having a, fixed sign in their chart. Water energy could even end up being an Aquarius like yourself too. But they're showing up as someone that's going to be very, very, like bringing a lot of luck to you in your life as well. All right. Some of you could be from the year dragon, all right? Or you could be ending up connecting with somebody from that year too. But I'm telling you, you're going to be celebrating the end of a situation. And it could really be a court situation or just like something that has been having a toll on you. And time-wise, I'm seeing it happen within the next 3 months. All right? So hang in there. It will come. It will happen. You're celebrating soon for sure. And yeah. If in case you're moving, wherever you're moving to is going to make you feel very, very much better. I don't know why I keep wanting to clarify in your reading, but some of you are going to end up living with other people, or you're going to end up in a neighborhood that's very more of a countryside-ish place. It's like people know each other, neighbors know each other. So that's what I have for you. It's a great, great reading. Honestly, probably the best reading. Probably the best reading. In case it does resonate, you can like, share, subscribe, and you can also book for a personal through my website, sabbathtarot.com. And let's move forward to do Pisces reading. All right, Pisces, what is the energy for you? Karen, how are you? Nice to see you. I don't know if you're still there. Sometimes when I'm reading you guys, I'm not seeing really the comments, but I do see the super chats pop through because of their brightness, their colors and everything. So it's nice to see you, honey. I think I saw you live a couple of days ago. I think it was for like a Q&A or something, if I'm not mistaken. I did see you live. Very cute. You're listening and working. Oh my goodness. Like you're working from home or what? So nice to see you, honey. And every time I catch you, I'm like, oh my God, this woman's hairstyle is on point. She's the sweetest. All right, Pisces, let's see. What is the energy for Pisces and what is happening? Where's the energy for Pisces and what is happening for you, honey? Pisces, your next major life blessing. What is happening in regards to you? Your major life blessing, your next major life blessing. finally moving out. I just heard moving out. Some of you could be also traveling, and that could be like as a blessing coming up. It's like you've been so much stuck at home. You might not have been going out at all to the point where you've been staying home all the time. A major life blessing could be travels for you or going around. Um, for some of you, I also see major life lesson could also be talking about setting yourself free from a situation that was really limiting you, and it could be a connection. Could have to do with a connection that was not necessarily healthy for you. All right. Realizing that somebody wasn't necessarily honest with you coming out of it. I even feel like for some of you, this is talking about a person that really breadcrumbed you or did you wrong, you know. I even feel like for a lot of you, like this could be someone you already knew for a very long time. And then over time, you realized that why, spirit maybe didn't want for this connection to work out the way you thought it would work out. So you're gonna kind of like reconnect with somebody and you're gonna see that, oh, now I see why. This was a blessing in disguise for it to not happen. Um, I also see somebody being very sure of wanting to engage with you. Maybe they were planning to get engaged to you. They're planning for a proposal. But whoever this is could be someone you're dating, getting to know. They could even be like type of person who decides at their work. Like maybe, I don't know, they make decisions, they tell people what to do, they're a boss. Maybe for somebody, this person could be a lawyer. I'm hearing law enforcement. For somebody, this also could be somebody who wears watches or likes to have their time managed very well. They're very time oriented. I don't know why I get that time oriented. I have no idea what that means. But again, in your reading, major life blessing, a very, very big blessing in regards to your love life, things finally being illuminated, as well as at a certain point, you could be exploring a totally new neighborhood or a new place to live in. Okay. So, yeah. All right. Again, there could be a commitment for you. Major life blessing for Pisces. What is happening? Major life blessing. Ending up with somebody that you're going to open up to eventually, and you're going to be in something very, very long term with this person. They could have fire in their chart. Virgo is coming up, Gemini too. You're going to end up in something very long term after dealing with a person that really hurt you and ended up like leaving you or ended up feeling very, very wounded. Again, best advice I can give you, keep your options open right now because you are going to be meeting somebody very, very commitment oriented and committal coming in. And you could be meeting them either through travels, or for some of you, this is someone that is going to tell you that maybe you two are going to travel together. I don't know, but you're going to very much look into the future and look forward with this person coming in. Again, it could be a new connection for this card to come through, but it can also just talk about a lot of intimacy that you're going to have with this person, like a lot of intimacy, a lot of things that you two click, on, with on one another. Like, how do I say it? There's a lot of topics that maybe you can relate to one another on about. And for some of you, this also could be somebody that maybe is very well studied, well mannered, maybe graduated from a great place. I don't know. For some reason, this is somebody very, very well studied. Maybe they even like to study things, or they could be going back to school, or you are, but this is just talking about somebody who's very studious of you. They examine you. All right. Again, in case you dealt with somebody in the past, you're no longer going to be up in your head about them, because there's going to be something better coming in for you as a blessing. So I keep wanting to tell you, if something didn't work out, you're going to see why it didn't work out. You're going to see why that at that particular point you really wanted it and the spirit took it away just to bless you with something better than that, okay? Time-wise, I can tell you this is coming, I'd say Gemini season, especially if you're traveling or going out. For some of you, May, June, also September could also be significant, okay? So that's what I'm seeing. Beautiful reading. Again, you're not going to want to go back because somebody's treating you very well. I keep saying, like, if somebody made you feel like they just wanted to be intimate with you and nothing else they wanted from you, you're going to feel like a connection was really shallow and you're going to let go of it on your own because you feel like it had nothing to offer it to you. All right. So I see you ending up at a very much of a better connection very soon. So that's your message. Watch out for letter E. Somebody could have letters E and D within their name. U as well as G and T and L too. Maybe 2 E's or K's as well as coming up. You're welcome, Kat. So numbers 39, 13, 30, and 4 could also be significant. 37 as well. Does anybody want to do a psychic session? In case you do, you can let me know. The way psychic session goes is you can just send a super chat for me to answer questions. We can do this for maybe 10 more minutes because I have to really go, you guys, but you can let me know in case you have particular questions that you want to ask me. Yeah, you can. I see some people have questions. In case you have a question, just send a super chat and I'll answer. Usually I'd say orange super chats work, but again, whatever your budget is, that's fine. Anonymously known girl. Thank you for the super chat. What is the future holding for you? I see travels between you two, especially if you two are far. I do feel like this connection is a very spiritual connection. It's showing up as a very spiritual connection or a connection that's supposed to heal you anonymously. So for you, I'm seeing a very spiritual connection where you two are going to be traveling, meeting each other, connecting with one another. I even feel like this person could be religious, or you are, or at a certain point you two could be like doing something that feels like a contract or a vow, which could be talking about like a relationship or a commitment coming up between you two. Okay, that could be a possibility. Current feelings, attracted. I'd say this person's attracted or they do have romantic feelings. MJ, this person that you just met, you want to know how they feel. First impressions are great. I also think they're a little bit intimidated either by your beauty or by... Why do I feel like for you specifically, there's more to come, there's more dates, and at the same time, this person could kind of feel intimidated because they feel like you have a lot of experiences, maybe around love or I don't know, you give off this energy that you could possibly break their heart, but great impressions. I'd say they have great impressions in terms of like being attracted. Is something I'm seeing. I see this connection continuing. But yeah, you might need to kind of like take the connection slower to get to know this person. All right. Maybe you guys, I'm going to give it 10 more minutes and that's it. I'm going to go. All right, let's see. Keep seeing angel numbers. That's a good thing. Usually, I say always think about what you're thinking right before when you see the numbers, all right? So that could be signifying something every time you see something before that. You missed my live over the weekend. You're glad you caught me live. Amazing. Thank you, honey. Yeah, I'm here in case you have more questions, you guys. I'll be here for the next 10 more minutes. Like, I'll give it 10 more minutes. And you can just send a super chat to ask your question. And I'm here. You say this person might have blocked you. Just give them time to come to you on their own. Don't try to push it. I'd say just let them come towards you on their own. Don't try to be the one, trying to figure out what they're going. And you can also connect with other people in case you're not in a relationship. All right. Let's see. A lot of people voted for the other all signs that I did, which was, well, I haven't done it just yet. It's the why someone's thinking of you, who is thinking of you and why, or something like that. Probably have to do it at a certain point. Maybe tomorrow I'll do it, but not today. Okay. There you go. I'll give it 5 more minutes and we'll be done. In case you have questions, you can send a super chat. I'll be here. In case you don't, then we're going to end the session. And I want to thank you all for being here with me, of course. I always appreciate you for being here with me. I'm going to probably have to go to the hairdresser soon. I have a plan to go to a hairdresser, I think tomorrow, like today evening. So I'm going to be going. But thank you all for, again, connecting with me on this beautiful day. Very, very sweet to see all of you. I see people still voting here. Let's see. Session after. All right. Thank you, Shannon, for saying that. Byron. Thank you to all of my moderators. Shannon. Let me see who else was here. Enchanted Cottage was here. Karen, thank you. Gungai, I did see. Thank you all for helping me. David, I see you as well. So I'm going to be going. Do connect with me through Instagram. I don't know if you guys have Instagram, but most of you, I believe I've seen on Instagram. You can search me up, look me up there. Angels Surrounding You. It's my username. It is also pinned in this on my official YouTube channel too, if you want to check it out too. For personal readings, I am offering. You can book for a personal through my website, sabbathtarot.com. And you can also email me at anytime, sabbathtarot@gmail.com. So thank you. With all of that being said, I'm sending you my kiss, my warm embrace, and I'll see you all very, very soon, okay? Take good care, and bye for now. Bye, bye, bye. Take care.